How to Stop Worrying and Start Living by Dale Carnegie. Part 1. Fundamental Facts You Should Know About Worry. Chapter 1. Living in Daytight Compartments. In the spring of 1871, a young man picked up a book and read 21 words that had a profound effect on his future. A medical student at the Montreal General Hospital, he was worried about passing the final examination, worried about what to do, where to go, and how to build up a practice, how to make a living. The 21 words that this young medical student read in 1871 helped him to become the most famous physician of his generation. He organized the world-famous Johns Hopkins School of Medicine. He became Regius Professor of Medical Medicine at Oxford, the highest honor that can be bestowed upon any medical man in the British Empire. He was knighted by the King of England. When he died, 2 huge volumes containing 1,466 pages were required to tell the story of his life. His name was Sir William Alcire. Here are the 21 words that he read in the spring of 1871. 21 words from Thomas Carlyle that helped him lead a life free from worry. Our own business is not to say what lies dimly at a distance, but to do what lies clearly at hand. 42 years later, on a soft spring night, when the tulips were blooming on the campus, this man, Sir William Alcire, addressed the students of Yale University. He told those Yale students that a young man like himself, who had been a professor in 4 universities and had written a popular book, was supposed to have brains of a special quality. He declared that was untrue. He said that his intimate friends knew that his brain were of the most mediocre character. What then was the secret of his success? He stated that it was owing to what he called living in daytight compartments. What did he mean by that? A few months before he spoke to at Yale, Sir William Alcire had crossed the Atlantic on a great ocean liner, where the captain, standing on the bridge, could press a button. At presto, there was a changing of machinery, and various parts of the ship were immediately shut off from one another, shut off into watertight compartments. Now each of you, Dr. Alcire said to those Yale students, is much more marvelous organization than the great liner and bound on a longer voyage. What I urge is that you also learn to control the machinery as to live with daytime compartments as the most certain way to ensure safety on the voyage. Get on the bridge and see that at least the great bulkheads are in working order. Touch a bottom and here, at every level of your life, the arrow door shutting out the past, the dead yesterday. Touch another and shut off, with the mental certain, the future unborn tomorrows. Then you're safe for today. Shut off the past. Let the dead past burn. It's dead. Shut off the yesterday. Shut off the yesterdays, which have lighted falls the way to dusty death. The lot of tomorrow, added to that of yesterday, carried today, marks the strongest falter. Shut off the future as tightly as the past. The future is today. There's no tomorrow. The day of man's salvation is now. Waste of energy, mental distress, nervous worry dog. The past, the steps of a man who is anxious about the future, shut close. When the great fore and aft bulkheads and prepare to cultivate the habit of life of daytime compartments.